Add Rachaad White. What's going on, everybody? It's Eric, aka Doc, coming at you from the Triple Play YouTube channel. And I know I always ask you to subscribe. It does mean a lot. But also check out the interview we did with Rachaad White, which you can find on our YouTube channel as well. And look, a lot of free agents this week. Going to be a lot of waiver wires, a lot of injuries. And somebody that's going to be flying under the radar is Rachaad White. And I'm going to tell you why I think that he's the #1 waiver wire ad. So let's just start out with some coach speak. Now, when we see the bottom right, there's a quote from Byron Leftwich saying that they want to do more to get Rachaad White involved, looking to up his touches from there. And what did they do? They got him involved from the opening kickoff where he fumbled, gave the Chiefs possession, and yet he still earned a career high with 5 catches for 50 yards, 6 carries for 6 yards, and a touchdown. So the coach speak is true. And I like that they gave him a little bit longer leash than maybe we saw with James Cook and other rookies that fumble on some of their opening touches. But I'm going to tell you why that I think he's a great ad for rest of season. And look, let's look at the injuries to the Bucs skill players. Chris Godwin has already missed 2 games with a knee issue, and this is coming off a torn ACL where people thought he wouldn't begin the season. Julio Jones missed 2 games with a knee issue, and he didn't play in the second half. So that doesn't bode well for his availability moving forward. And Cameron Brate got a concussion. Now, with the way the NFL is handling concussions now, it goes one out of 2 ways. Either he goes back in the game and then they quickly rule him out, or he's going to be out multiple weeks. But a lot of pass catchers for the Bucs are out, which means maybe the Bucs run with 2 running backs in the backfield. That's what we've seen a lot with Green Bay, where they do with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. So I think it's just having your best players out there and figuring out exactly where you can maximize your strengths. But he's also playing behind Leonard Fournette, and let's not act like he's been the epitome of healthy. So going into this week, he has 1,258 touches, which is 10th among active running backs, yet he's missed games every season, dating back to his rookie season, missing 3 games, then 8 the following season. He only missed 1 in 2019. He missed 3 in 2020, even though he didn't start, was sharing a backfield with Ronald Jones. He missed 3 games last season. And then so far he's stayed healthy, but just history has shown that he is going to miss some time at some point. And look, the way the Tampa Bay Bucs are, this is Brady's last season, most likely playing at age 45, and they're in it for the long haul. And they may want to rest Fournette or give him a little bit of a lighter workload so that playoff Lenny is fully healthy or more durable. So not even from the injury perspective, but that's something I would think about. Let's also look at the upside of the Bucs offense. And look, they've had a slow start. I think at 2-2, a lot of people are worried, me particularly, someone who bet the under 11 wins. But they scored 31 versus the Chiefs. And then when you look at their upcoming schedule, they're playing at the Falcons, who have a soft defense. The Steelers, who have a better defense but are still missing TJ Watt. The Panthers, who just gave up 26 points to the Cardinals, and the Ravens, who have one of the worst pass defenses as well. So pretty favorable schedule moving forward. Now, as I'd mentioned, it is a busy week for free agents and probably a lot of fab activity. So this is, according to ESPN, some of the other people that will probably be added. Brian Robinson, amazing story coming off the NFI list, first week eligible. And he probably will steal into some of Gibson's touches, owned in 37.4% of ESPN leagues. I imagine he'll get some traction. When we see Tyler Algier and Caleb Huntley, those are the Atlanta running backs who are taking over for Cordero Patterson, who's on the IR and will be out at least the next 4 games. For me, that's a little bit speculative. They both had 10 carries and a touchdown last week, so you don't know how this backfield is going to be split. Mike Boone, the Broncos running back, is owned in 0.1% of leagues. He's going to be a popular target, especially as Melvin Gordon has fumbled in 4 games this season, but we don't know what sort of role he has. And then Isaiah Pacheco, 10.5%, the Chiefs running back, looked really explosive here. So we see with a lot of these free agents that they're either coming off an injury or there's a clear playing path to an opportunity. And for me, I think this is where a lot of people are going to spend their fab, is someone that can give them an immediate impact. Now, White isn't that big a name. He's flying a little bit under the radar because Fournette is still healthy right now, but he also played a season-low 60% snaps. So that's something that you do want to measure and look at the running backs moving forward. So for me, I feel really good about where you can get Rachaad White. I think you could probably spend between 10 to 15% of your fab for him and maybe not have to bid against the others. Also, look at the amount of fab that your fellow competitors have in free agency as well, or in your league, because if they have already spent a lot, then maybe you can spend down a little bit in that 6 to 8 range and still get Rachaad White. Once again, he's not that popular of a pickup compared to the others because of injury, but I do think that he has long-term value, and that's really what you're looking for sometimes with a waiver wire ad, is who's going to be able to help you in the later part of the season in the playoffs. For everybody that tunes into Triple Play, thank you so much. Hopefully you add Rachaad White. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we will catch you guys on the next one.